Jericho. Joshua was the new leader of Yah's people. After many long years in the hot, dusty wilderness, Yah was giving his children a second chance to enter the land he had promised them. This time they would obey him. There was just one thing standing between them and their new home. Actually, it was rather a big thing. It was an enormous city called Jericho. Joshua sent 2 men to spy on the city. The king of Jericho heard that there were spies in his city, and he sent soldiers to catch them. The spies needed help. In Jericho, there lived a brave woman called Rahab. She had heard stories about Yah and believed they were true. She wanted to help Yah's people. Rahab knew that the king was trying to catch the 2 spies, so she did something very dangerous. She hid them on the roof of her house. When night came, the spies climbed down the city walls and escaped. The king's soldiers looked everywhere for them. The people of Jericho were frightened of Yah's tribe because they knew that Yah was strong. Rahab asked for Yah's protection. The spies promised her that she would be safe because she had shown them kindness. And because Rahab trusted Yahweh, he kept her and her family safe. The 2 spies rushed back to Joshua and told him what they had heard. The people of Jericho are terrified of us because they have heard how Yah rescued us from Egypt and made a dry path through the Red Sea. They've heard how Yah has helped us defeat our enemies. They say that our Yah is the supreme God of the heavens and earth below. No one wants to fight us. Jericho wasn't just a huge city. It was a fortress, which means it had high walls, enormous gates, and no easy way to get in or out. This was the strongest city Yah's people had ever seen. Getting in, through, over, or past it seemed impossible. But Yah had a different plan. He told his people to march around the city once a day for 6 days. No charging, no shouting, no battle cry, just the sound of their trumpets. This wasn't how they usually fought their battles. This wasn't how anyone fought a battle. But this time they trusted Yah and did what he asked. Inside the city walls, the people of Jericho trembled and wondered what was happening. After 6 days, Yah told his people to march around the city 7 times. This time, the trumpets blasted, doo-doo-doo, and everyone shouted as loudly as they possibly could. And then something surprising happened. The strong, tall walls of Jericho came crashing down, all of them. Because Yah had helped his people and because they had trusted him, Jericho was no longer in their way. Now, at last, Yah's people could enter their new home, their promised land. Yah had promised Abraham a special tribe and a new home. He had rescued his people from Egypt and given them freedom. He had kept them safe in the desert and given them food and water. He had given them rules to teach them to live well, and now he had given them a new home. They were just where Yah wanted them to be.